Good morning, everyone. My name is Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. Got a couple of things I want to mention. Bill and I are going to do a Q&A on Wednesday, so if you have any questions you'd like to ask, please put them down in the comments, and we'll do our best to answer them on Wednesday. I was also going to say, anybody that's watched my video on my A-linker knows that I've never taken it out of the hallways, and today is Monday. I'm taping this for Tuesday, but it's Monday today for me. And my daughter's going to take me and my A-linker, and we're going to go to a grocery store. So that ought to be interesting for me to be out in public with my A-linker, but I'm looking forward to it. Pick my own vegetables. Haven't done that in a while. Today, what we're going to do is it's not really any information, but it's interesting. I thought that I would name a few people. There's many famous people who have Parkinson's, but there's a few that are well known, and people are sometimes surprised to hear that that's something that they deal with. Of course, the one that's the most famous for being known for Parkinson's, I'm going to mention last. So I'm going to start with saying that people don't realize Robin Williams had Parkinson's. He kept it a secret. He didn't say much about it until close to the end. And he had a problem with Lewy body dementia. They found that after he had passed away. And they did a brain scan and found that he had Lewy body dementia. And he could not handle that. And so he unfortunately did take his life. But people did not realize that there was underlying medical factors there. He did have Parkinson's. Another very famous person that's known for it is Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali lost the use of his voice. That's one of the symptoms that you can have. That happened to him. I should mention Robin Williams, for those that don't know, he was an actor and a comedian. Muhammad Ali was a professional boxer for many years. Singer, songwriter, actor, Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash was very well known, and he had Parkinson's. Now, he managed to keep it hidden for a very long time, but eventually you can't, but he was known for it. The evangelist, Billy Graham. That's another person. I didn't realize that he had that, but he did. Janet Reno, she's in politics. Knowlton Nash, he was a news anchor and a journalist. These are people that were working up for many years, working while having Parkinson's. And it's amazing that they were able to do that. Kasem, he was a disc jockey and a voice actor and an actor. He had a very famous radio program. Michael Redgrave, he was an actor and a director. Now, I didn't know him. I read about him, but I did not know his story or anything, so I can't really comment on him because I don't know his story. Billy Connolly, he's a comedian and an actor, and he's very well known. Linda Ronstadt, it's sad. Linda Ronstadt, she was a singer, and again, Parkinson's took her voice. I think it's like if a pianist loses a hand, or a painter loses his ability to paint, or, to lose your voice when you're a singer just seems doubly cruel, but to me. But anyway, Vincent Price, he was an actor. For some reason, I think he must have been in horror films or something, because he reminds me of somebody who'd be scary, but I don't know why. I think he must have been in horror films. Charles Schulz, he's the cartoonist. I think Snoopy, or Snoopy? Charlie Brown, that's what it is, Charlie Brown. Estelle Getty, she's an actress and a comedian. She was on Golden Girls. And Salvador Dali, a very famous painter. So those are just a few of them. But the number one person who is probably most known, he had early onset Parkinson's, was Michael J. Fox. He was diagnosed very early. He's still alive. He has done amazing things. In 18 years, his foundation, he He has the Michael J. Fox Foundation. In 18 years, they have raised over $800 million, and all of it has been spent towards finding out and understanding what causes Parkinson's. They do not carry a bank balance from one year to the next. Everything that they have raised gets put back in. They are a very amazing organization. So I thought that just was a little bit of interesting information. And of course, I'm going to tell a story. So we lived in an apartment complex in Bridgewater that had 96 units. Now those 96 units were in 3 buildings, but we were all attached. Well, one day I was doing my laundry. I had in-suite laundry. I was doing my laundry, and my washing machine filled up to the top, and then it didn't stop. And of course, I was in another room, and it wasn't until I heard water splashing, and I thought, what is the water splashing? And I went, and it was still filling. It had gone to the top, was running out the top, water everywhere. Bill wasn't home, and I thought, what am I going to do? And I pushed the button off to stop the machine, but there was a heck of a mess. So I'm grabbing towels, and I'm trying to sop things up, and then there's a knock on my door. And I opened the door. There's the maintenance man, and I was so thankful to see somebody. And I said, oh, thank goodness you're here. I said, I have a problem. I said, my washing machine has run over. And he goes, I know. And I said, oh, how do you know? And he said, my dear, the water ran into the walls and has set off every medical alarm in the building. 96 units simultaneously had a medical emergency. It's like, oh no. So he said, we knew there was a problem somewhere, and he said, we've located it. You are the problem. But anyway, he helped me get it all cleaned up. And they came and they had to replace the sensor, and everything was fine. But we didn't hear the alarms. Like, none of us heard the alarms. But it went wherever the alarm sounded. I don't know if it's the police or the hospital or whatever. But simultaneously, everybody's medical alarm went off. It was very bad. But anyway, we got through it. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Doesn't want to stop.